Okay, everybody, we're back. We're currently just looking for some of those goblin heads. Because why not? They have an item that we missed last time. One of very few items. And I'm sure we'll get it eventually. Especially for how many plus equipment drops we actually have. Oh. Oh, I bet I bet this other herb has also regenerated. Whoa. I'm pretty good at juking the enemies when I know I can. Then again, I'm also pretty good at smashing 100 of them. Hey, get together. Let's do it. Group up. Fuckers, let's go!
Yes, turn me to auto.
Did I what?
Yep, never mind.
What? You weren't here, so I put you on auto. It's okay. I put you back off of auto.
That's fine. I was like, these are weak enemies, just be fine.
Yeah, and it is fine, but... No, I need goblin heads. Where are the goblin heads?
You need to head from goblin. Got it.
I'm gonna wind up going back up and then back down. Just because the goblin heads aren't spawning.
Alright.
So that's a different zone, and now we go back down. Nothing there? That seems odd.
For some reason, I thought the goblin heads were in a spot where we saw Medusa.
No. They're around. This... Yeah.
At least more
There's
souls.
one. Oh. They just go invisible, which makes them a lot harder to determine where the hell they
Like the
are.
elephant heads.
Yeah.
The only thing that has... Oh, I knew.
What?
Just hearing the chattering of the cat.
Oh.
The very talkative cat.
He wants my attention.
I thought it was in the background music, to be honest.
What music?
I'm listening
Alright.
to the background music. And I
Oh,
thought...
is my cat that in sync?
Well, I don't know about in sync, but, you know, I thought it might be in the music. It didn't not fit. Gosh
It's
dang.
not that meow song.
You just don't want to let us have it, Edith. What do we do about it? I mean,
Wait
keep
another
fighting
hour
them?
just till it drops.
I mean, you say that, but that's pretty much what's going to happen.
Yeah, I know. And that is not a laugh.
At least I can port back to the front. Just need goblin heads. Where are you?
I might be invisible, so
What?
some might pop up invisible when you first look. But this dungeon just seems very empty compared to the rest.
I don't feel like it's empty. I feel like it's populated, but it's, you know, a little weird.
Not as concentrated.
It doesn't feel unconcentrated. It just feels.
I'm not concentrated, saturated.
No, I think it has the exact same level of enemy density as the last zone we were in that had enemies. It's just that I would like it if I could get the item I want, and then I would actually be fine with this density. I can avoid them if I want to avoid them, or I can fight them if I want to fight them. The problem is that I need them to drop a thing, and I've fought a whole lot of them, and they haven't died. Or sorry, they haven't dropped the thing that I need. They've died lots, but they just haven't produced the item. I'm having no trouble killing them. I just have not seen the item. I'd be just as fine if the item was in a shop. At the end of the day, I just would like to have the item.
If the item was in a shop, I don't think it would say what dropped it though.
Maybe.
We could probably have it.
Maybe. Some of these living armors have goblins with them, but most of them don't. I saw something come up. Welcome to Shell Ring.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Shell ring?
it could always
Like
be
gas?
No, like
I mean seashell.
oh, my weapon has been mastered and I haven't. Okay.
Oh, I think it's probably from all the boss fights. We didn't do that afterwards.
Yeah. Please give me the item. Nope. I don't remember where I'm actually trying to go.
Alright, that's the goal. So annoying. Just give me the one thing that I need. You would think that drop engines would take that into account. That, like, you have all but one of the items capable of dropping here. Obviously, you're here for the last one. You know? It doesn't seem insane. I think were drop items for only for this game, Edith, or just other games as well?
I'm saying I feel like
What
this
was
is an
that?
algorithm that should be in every game.
I think it changes actually.
What do you think? What changes?
Like how if enemy drop items like this, I think enemies drop other things in other games.
Well, in this game, if you've already gotten the rare drop drops more commonly. It's only rare until you get it the first time. But I'm saying I want the opposite. I want you should be more generous with the rare drops when the player has gotten all but like one rare drop in the zone. Because odds are pretty high the reason the player's in the zone to get the last rare drop is to get the last rare drop. You know? Like, what else are they doing with their time? They're clearly here for something. So, it's the kind of thing that game developers could implement really easily, but, you know, no, I don't want to. You know? They can keep track of lots of other information for fun, and then sell that information for profit, but they can't be bothered to do things that save a player an excessive amount of grinding. You can keep the rarity, but just like increase the drop chance on the last rare item. Like if you have 2 out of 3 parts required to make something, but you have 0 of that last part, and it drops in the zone that you're in, that should be a boosted chance. You know, why else would the player be there? I guess to grind something they already have? I find that unlikely. You get what I mean, right, Edith?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We got it?
We got the drop. We got the drop, but it wasn't new.
Oh, so then we didn't notice it.
Well, it happened last battle, so it's not like we wasted a whole lot of time.
Okay, that's fine. Good catch. Good job. You are very on top of it. Thank you. We must have bought one in a store. It just didn't show where it was from.
I guess.
But hey, now we know where it's from. And there's nothing else that we need from here. Was it Villa Side B2? I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do all this from memory. I have to grab this item, even though I don't want it. Once in a while it's something good, and I have to grab it.
Yeah, once in a while it's that thing that's worth 21,000 gold.
Which I'm less concerned with. I'm more concerned with it being something we can use to upgrade our stuff, which we can't really buy at any price. Yes, I know I missed one, but I was not going to go back for it in light of all these enemies. I'm just going to run. But hey, look, we've solved our problem with kitty clumps. We now have a good number.
For now.
I'm sure that we'll spend them all immediately.
We almost have enough to open a single chest.
This is what I mean about games being brutal with the player's time. Like, I feel like there's a number of things in Yakuza 0 that are brutal with the player's time, and that they just should not have included that. They can include it as a fun thing you can do. But, like, when there's gameplay elements that revolve around, you know, getting all of the completion points, the CP, and then they put certain extremely statistically unlikely things.
I think it might be like a New Game Plus bonus thing.
I don't
New Game Plus.
I don't care if it's New Game Plus or New Game Plus 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 or New Game Original. I don't care. I feel like it's abusive to a human being's time. That's what I'm talking about. I believe that shiny Pokemon should not exist, because shiny Pokemon are strictly abusive to a player's time. Like, they have no benefit other than their rarity, and their rarity is completely artificial. And
even if they were 1 in 1,000, that would be 8 times better than it is. And it used to be 1 in 16,000, and that's what I'm talking about. That is abusive to a player's time, because if you put it there, somebody wants to have it. And if you make it possible, and then you make it so somebody has to restart their game 30,000 times to get a shiny starter, right? To get a shiny starter, they got to restart their game at least that many times, give or take, right? Okay. So they go ahead and do that, and then what? Well, then it has terrible stats, because its stats have nothing to do with its shininess, you see? So if they want to have a shiny with good stats, it is luck like the Monopoly. Or sorry, like the lottery. I say Monopoly. Like the lottery. And you don't want those odds. That's just not fair to your players. Like, it's completely arbitrary, isn't it? There's no monetary value associated with those Pokemon. You know?
Yeah, when Pokemon came all about stats, that's when I started losing interest in it.
It feels criminally abusive to players' time. To ask them, like, go clean your house, go for a walk, you know, do anything that isn't play more Pokemon resets of trying to get the perfect shiny starter. Oh wait, that's just the shiny starter. Now you want to get a perfect shiny every one of the
every Pokemon.
No, but I mean specifically the legendaries, right? Okay, great. So now you got to save before every legendary battle. Unless, wait a minute, what if that's pre-computed?
I know somebody that goes for every single shiny, like for every Pokemon. And I was like, why are you even doing this?
But you see my point, that if that's 1 in 6,000 or 1 in 8,000 or 1 in 10,000, no matter what, it's abusive to the player's time. And I feel like 1 in 1,000 is still abusive to the player's time, but monumentally less so. Does that make sense? Like, you're just asking people to waste their lives because of your math. Not because it actually matters, just to satisfy the math you came up with. And I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. I would like it if games would respect players' time. Make your game shorter, but make it more fun. I say, 70 hours into this game, I am having fun, but this game doesn't have any odds that are 1 in 16,000, as far as I can tell. But it does seem to have 1% drops. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels... oh, come on, there was a thing there.
Some less than 1%.
Sub 1% drops feel completely abusive to me.
消えない傷を刻んで果てろリーゾルペイン邪魔よ
See, but we can't add on to that combo.
You can't what?
Add on to that combo.
You mean that a big move ends the combo? That's annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like it if you could just continue the combo.
私のために貴重な食料を盗み出したから。でも仕方ないの。
This is exactly what I mean. Like,
これが沈静化の正体なんですね。
そう。同志アルトリウスが目指す理想世界だ。
yeah.
汚れと傲慢化の仕組みがある以上、こうするしかない。
It's a world
だ
without
から王国は
nuance.
彼の計画を承認した。
Bird marks.
だが私は
How's Prince still sane?
How
It
is
does seem like people can resist it if their will is strong enough.
憎しみがない代わりに愛はない。
but that goes directly against humans. So being the god over humans
いや
but not having humans anymore is like,
意志を残した者がいたくらいだから
you know, may as well have like
あまり猶予はなさそう
fields of corn and sprinklers. Sort of just a machine that does its thing.
まだ完全じゃないけど、どんどん強まってるよ。
And just Eleanor.
意識立て、いつ沈静化する
What about
か
Eleanor?
わからんの。
She's the only human in the party.
Not what I mean.
王子、グリフォンは元気だよ。
そうかよかったあよかった本当に今まで私は自分を国のための道具だと思ってきただが心を消されかかった時願ってしまったんだ怖い嫌だ自分をなくしたくないと私はこの理想世界が恐ろしい身勝手を承知で頼む人の沈静化を同志アルトリウスを止めてくれ
あなた、前に言ったわよね。飛べない鳥は鳥じゃないって。同じように、私も心を凍らせた人は生きているとは言えないと思うの。うん。昔の僕がそうだった。だから私たちは、私たちとして生きるためにアルトリウスを倒す。誰に頼まれなくても勝手にね。
変わったな君は
そうね。以前のあなた
Has she
は憎
changed?
しみに振り回される剣だった。
She's grown.
今は自分の意志で剣
Not
を
sure.
振っているのね。
相変わらず鞘はないけどね。心配いらないよ。危ない時は僕が守るから。
あら素敵。そんなことを言ってくれる殿方がいるなんて。
でしょ。いい男よ、ティーは。
アイゼン副長、アイフリード船長は
俺が
I think she's grown because she stopped blaming herself for the situation.
この沈静化は
Like she has been for a long time.
踏みにじって作ったものだ俺の手でぶち壊す
私も身勝手にあなたたちの成功を祈らせてもらうわ。この世界に生きる醜い人間の一人として。
気合が乗ってきたな。いっそこのまま溝に切り込むか。
バカモン、切り込むために準備がいるんじゃろうが。予定通り四聖種を起こしてカノ主の領域を抑え込むわよ。
アルトリウスは沈めの儀式は火の夜までかかると言っていた儀式の完成が先か四聖種覚醒が先か賭けだな
悩んでも答えは出ないよ。キララウス火山へ向かおう。はい、神聖化は断固阻止です。
Mount Kill Alrus. Like, come on. Okay. Sure, let's do just that.
Oh god.
I think they pronounce it Killer House.
Sure, they might, but it's a little on the nose for being a late game mountain.
エレノア、タイマシたちはこのことを知った上でアルトリウスに賛同してた。
Should have picked a name that's less on the nose
私の知るタイマ
so
シ
it
た
can
ちは
have subtlety.
人々が笑って暮らせる世界を夢見て戦っていました。
だがタイマシたちがこの状況を受け入れていることをどう説明する？
私がそう信じていただけだったのでしょうか。カノ主の沈静化はタイマシにも及んでるんじゃないかな。
タイマシたちもカノ主に意志を制御され道具になっているということか。
ありそうな話だ。タイマシは融通の利かない奴らばかりだからな。
あのまま清涼にとる私もこんな世界を受け入れていたのか。ありがとう大輝先輩。きっとあなたの力が私の心を守ってくれているんですね。そうなのかな。そうですよ。自信を持ってください。私に捕まって良かったこともあったのね。そうですね。あなたにも感謝します。ありがとう。
That's just they keep
本気だ。
I'm having the same problem with
心
this
に感じたことを
that
伝
I
えられ
had
るのは
with
素晴らしいことですから。
Return of the King. I like Return of the King,
あ
but
んたには飽きれるけど。
Return of the King had like 3 or 4 opportunities to end, and it just kept going. It was like, no, we're not done yet.
次もた
And I don't want to say that I didn't want more story,
完全に覚醒していないのに世界に影響
but a good story has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and there's a point where you need to wrap it up.
もっと別な問題が起きてるかもしれんの。マギル、精霊を
I think Return of the King was alright. We saw this and this, but when you keep going, just make it as thick as the last book.
Oh no, I know the book was severe, but the book itself had a beginning, a middle, and an end. But the end of Return of the King just goes on and on and on. You're past the climax, and it's just this falling action that just doesn't want to stop.
棒は覚醒したいのかい。力が欲しいんだ。ベルベットのためにか。
Do you have feelings about Lord of the Rings, Edith?
けど僕は今精霊がやろうとしていることがすごく
What are they?
I thought you were asleep for a second.
こんな世界
I like it.
I like it too. No, I sincerely like it. I bought, when I lived in New Zealand, I bought the whole extended trilogy
だからそんな術
because my girlfriend at the time had not seen Lord of the Rings at all. And I was like, we're in New Zealand where they shot the majority of this series. Shut up, you can invest 11 hours and watch this with me. We can do it in 1 hour chunks. That's fine. But you have to watch this. I will not accept that you didn't. So I bought us a 70-inch TV, a Blu-ray player, a complete set of movies. And I was working on getting speakers before I moved out.
慰謝料としては安いくらいじゃ。マギルって
She did watch it all. She did like it. Collect blue Nordals?
Wait, are these all the side missions?
No, there's just joyful Nordals. Collect blue Nordals. Where do we find blue Nordals?
Down in the south, looks like.
How did you get that impression?
Because that's where the side quest was saying to go.
I'm not sure how you got that impression. I will have to look at it again, but I did not see any sort of guidance.
Ow.
Where? How do you know it's to the south?
Go back to the big world map.
Okay, wait, this
The
is
big world map.
That's this.
With how did you get the big world map with the quests?
This?
But push X
South
for
of
the
the
event
islands.
list. And then
Okay.
highlight, just, yeah.
Okay. So now I need to be going north because that's how you get out of the zone. Which feels odd, but it's fine. Oh wait, could I just...
Yep.
Could I push this button and go to Port Zexon? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not used to being able to do that. I mean, I guess I could have, but we still have to buy those consumables.
That's because you've been hoarding bottles.
Do we have any need for any of these? No. 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 I'm slowly stocking us up on the extra food items that we don't have many of because they're expensive. I was like, well, we bring money in, so let's spend a little here and there. And then it will never seem like too much on its own. We definitely accrued some junk. I think the question is, what kind of junk did we accrue?
Bags.
Bags? That's an accessory. Child bag. Do we not need any calcite? I know we don't need
No,
any
we
amber.
don't.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Take your word for it.
Calcite is very, very far below us.
Was there something else that we got a bunch of? We have
Bracelets.
a lot of calcite bracelets. We have to clean them out because if we don't, then we wind up with too many and we don't know what to do with them all. No, not the Iron Fist. We want the Iron Fist. We just don't want the calcite, the amber bracelets. Buy amber bracelets. We could break down the Armstrongs. I remember Armstrong was pretty good for you.
Mm-hmm.
But that was only bronze, really? Hey Shade, how's it going? Welcome to the chat, and welcome Raiders. How's it going? Thanks for popping on by. Glad to see you.
Welcome, everybody.
Yeah, welcome.
Good day.
I guess let's make an Armstrong +3. We certainly have the materials. Yeah. We're playing Tales of Berseria. It's good. It's it's Berseria. I get what you're doing. It's good times. Been playing it for a little while now. But it's been fun. I like this game.
We are also very late in the game and heavy into spoiler territory.
Yes,
if
that's a
anybody
good
cares.
point. If you haven't played this and have plans to, we're not doing anything this very instant that's spoilery, but we might do spoilery stuff. So just be advised. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's okay. So they want us to return, but we could also just go and get blue dolls, Edith. If we want to get blue dolls.
We could go do side quests.
Well, is this
So,
the point
yeah,
at which
we-
they let us?
It's not the point of no return, no.
But it's very soon though, if I remember correctly.
Where the hell's the thing? They won't let us go to the thing. To that one zone. Wait,
Oh, you have to go there
You
and
sold-
walk there. Or something
well,
like that.
we don't need to walk there. We can teleport. Once we're in the general vicinity, I think. Okay, so we're here.
We'll pick up some trash. And
I
then...
remember this area.
Wait, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
marijuana.
We do actually have to walk there, don't we, Edith? We don't want to drop down. But we do want to run. Oh, we haven't been back here since we got the Scampty board, did we?
Nope.
So now we can do that. I'm going completely the wrong way. I'm going to ignore all of these people who are miserable. Need to go this way.
Oh, I remember what happened to town next over.
The town that got destroyed.
Yeah, everybody turned into
Really,
monsters.
really sad tacos. How do we run over there? We run this way. We keep running. So much running. We've dressed Velvet up like a bunny because bunnies are cute. And also bite me. Do we want to go to the beach? We're going to go to the beach. How do we get over there? I've clearly made a navigational error.
look at your map.
No, I did. I'm going this way now. I've corrected my nav. Yes, exactly, Croco. A Bunby. We make a Bunby. Look at this. Look at this. Them big
And we have a
ears.
doggo.
Yeah, we've made this child into a dog because Shiba Inu dog child. And then Angel Gal and a Demon Boy. I don't know. We have a good squad. Our squad's pretty cool.
You want to go get the skateboard point here?
I do. Dang it. Is it on the ground? There it is. I'm looking at it.
Get bored.
Pick up the skateboard point. Oh man, there's so many little cat souls. We need those for
I
an
swear.
indeterminate number of remaining cat's chests that we have not found. But now we can skate.
I swear, skateboards are your kryptonite sometimes.
I mean, it's a little rough. Like, it's kind of hard to steer. They did a great job making it especially challenging to operate. Oh, now I can't use it anymore. I can only use it in town. Rah. We got everything from these enemies, as I recall. All of them.
Pretty sure, yeah.
for the raiders, fun facts about this game. This game has a lot of weirdness. And some of the... Oh, it's up top, isn't it? Dang. Okay. So every single item in this game has a skill associated with that item that at least one, if not multiple characters can learn. And they get like a permanent stat boost because of learning that skill. But it means that they have to equip and use every item that they're allowed to equip because every item has a skill. Upside, downside, right? They get permanent stat bonuses, and the stat bonuses look like this, which is extensive. Holy cow, right? Just like permanent bonuses to everything. And they stack, which is even better. The downside is that you really want to get every single item in the game and equip it on every character and let them learn the skill. It's not a bad thing, it's just very time consuming. You were saying, Void?
Yeah, only if you're a perfectionist.
Well, yes. Yeah, Croco, I agree. It's definitely an interesting mechanic, and I don't mind it. But at the same time, some of them are obviously way better than others, right? Some skills are, like, not getting that sure would be stupid, whereas other skills are, well, it'd be nice to have, but who cares?
Do 4% damage against snakes.
Yeah, bonus 4% damage against snakes. How many snakes are you fighting? I mean, like, non-zero. You're gonna fight some snakes, but just not a lot.
Does this include snake ladies?
But if you
No.
stack enough instances of 4% bonus damage to snakes, and now you have a bonus like 20% bonus damage to snakes, then when you go to fight a snake boss, the boss is considerably easier. Oh yeah, no. The effects that you get are a permanent buff to your character whether or not the item is equipped. That's why, I'll show you the list again. So each character has their own list of permanent effects, and they just get these forever. Every character has their, now I'm looking at Eizen. Every character, these are all the skills that they have personally learned that they just get to have forever, no matter what they equip. And I mean, bonus 20% damage against beasts. Okay, 8% against Amorphous, who cares? But 20% against beast is pretty good. If you go to if you get burned, if you get a burn status effect, it's reduced by 80%. That's fantastic. Slow reduced by 40%, you know? So it's like rings that you get to wear all the time. I think it's a cool mechanic, but it does encourage you to grind every single item, which is what we've been doing. And we have nearly every single item that we've encountered. We have not missed very many. Only a handful. Also, there are some special healing items that are herbs, which have permanent stat bonuses associated with them whenever you loot them and like use them on a character. They just give a permanent stat bonus for using the item, which is kind of weird. It's pretty neat, but it's pretty weird. So this is
the most.
This is the town we were trying to go to, but
Mhm.
Is there just like a person in the middle of the town? Let's quick save. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a boss fight. That's a doll. We found the doll. Okay, so we got a turtle. Also, this game is extremely anime. Like, extremely. If you don't like anime, then I'm so sorry.
もう少し仮面人を待ってみるか。妹からの返事
This is a
も
weird
そろそろ届く
mix.
頃だろ。
Castlevania music, but I
返
love
事
it.
を期待して手紙を出しているわけじゃない。妹の元へ帰らないことへの言い訳みたいなものだ。
帰れないのは死神の呪いのせいでしょ。どうして手紙や贈り物が言い訳なの？
妹のそばを離れてからすぐの頃は、妹の手紙には危険でも構わない。
Croco, yeah.
一緒に
Yeah,
いた
no,
い
you're
と
right.
書いてあった。
We also had to custom size and position all of those ears and tails just to be cute.
妹を守る覚悟を
They're
決め
not
て
stock.
戻った
That was effort.
だが俺は変わった。アイフリードたちと出会って。
あの船に居場所を見つけてしまったのですね。だから呪いが解けてもあなたは帰らない。妹はそのことを知っているの？
はっきり伝えたことはないが気づいているはずだ。賢くて思いやりがあるやつだからな。だからあいつは俺に手紙の返事をよこさない。
アイゼンの生き方を尊重してるから。
頭ではだが理解できたからといって寂しい思いが消えるわけじゃない。返事をよこさないのは抗議の意思表示なんだろう。それでも手紙を書き続けるのは兄と
Yeah,
して
all
の
the characters have
戦いの
kind of
意思表示
complicated
ってわけか。
pasts.
そんな立派なものじゃないがな。
返事が来ないと分かっていて手
And
紙
they're
を
on a
送り
mission
続
to
ける
kill God.
帰ってこないと分かっていて待ち続ける妹。めんどくさい兄弟ね。はっきり自分の気持ちを伝えて。
You know, as you do, you just get out there and kill God.
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Well, you can unpause that because I can't. That's all right. So the person that Velvet cares about got turned into God. And she don't like that. So now she's gonna go kill God. Cause that's a thing. Hey, I support her endeavor. I'm playing as Velvet. Like, if I had a problem with Velvet, I wouldn't continue to play as Velvet, would I?
You have a problem with her outfit?
Okay, yeah, I have a problem with Velvet's outfit. let's just for a moment, let's just pull up Velvet's normal outfit and show how very extra it is. Because like it's a lot. It's a lot of skin, like an uncomfortable amount of skin. So if you really want to go over the top, you can go jacketless, which is even more skin. But no, I kind of like her villager clothes because she's wearing some clothes instead of rags. I don't know. It just feels more appropriate to me that she wear pants or at least leggings. It's my opinion, but you know, just a little bit. Like it just seems a little okay. I have to admit, we can't leave here prematurely. We need to get the Earth Pulse point, and we need these herbs. They've made them available to us, and we're not going to grab them. Wait. What have I done? They must be below us.
I heard it.
What, the Earth Pulse?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could hear them. What? Oh.
Oh.
Yep. You and I saw it at the same time. I don't know how I get over there, but I'm going to figure it out. Here? No. Around the back way? Yes. The back way. Nice. Now,
Yeah, you hear that?
where's the herb? Is it directly below here?
It might not have spawned.
Oh, oh, that's true. The herb might not be there. Okay. I'm surprisingly less concerned with the chests because a lot of the chests just have restorative items. Croco, yeah. So, Virtue's Last Reward is a game that I feel like nobody played other than Super Great Friend, and I enjoyed watching him play it, but it's definitely quite the game. Wowee.
What game?
Virtue's Last Reward, VLR. It's part of the 999 series, but holy cow, that game. Like, we can't talk about it because you need to play it in order for us to talk about it. Like, there's nothing I can say.
The first two are really good.
The first one is really good. The second one has a lot of good elements and is very weird. And I don't hate it, but it's very weird. Where should I go? Like, Assault?
The port.
That's the port. That's where we came from, but they need me to go to a different town, but there's some cutscenes, so we can't go straight there. All right, so we'll do this. But yeah, would recommend VLR. Just play 999. Play 999, and once you've played 999, if you liked it, then you can play VLR as a continuation, and you might love it, or you might really like it and have questions. Or you might be just chomping at the bit for another sequel, like a lot of people were. What was the third game called, Edith?
Zero Time Dilemma.
ZTD. Oh boy, they need to go back and retcon that.
Yeah.
Like, they had so much potential.
My advice is to just stop playing after Virtue's Last Reward.
I don't know about that. Like, you kind of have to see what they wrote, but you might not love it.
Anything that you imagine is better than what actually happened.
Anything? The game is kind of filled with some messed up stuff. I don't know that anything is better. But I digress. ZTD has problems. We can all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Was there any new items? They didn't add anything again. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, then I guess we're getting back on the boat. And it's probably about time for us to call it for the night.
Yeah.
But we got to get back on the boat. Hold on. Where do they want us to go? Hellois. I don't know how to pronounce all the names of things. Croc, yeah, exactly. Like, it's not that they didn't try to write something, it's that they wrote themselves into a corner and then didn't have a brilliant solution.
痛くているのではありません。あなたに食らわれて仕方なくです。
悪いけど謝らないから。
私たちを四聖種に捧げるために探していたんでしょ。
そうよ。それも謝らないわよ。
構いません。謝って許される罪などその程度のものですから。
そうよね。
己が身勝手さを自覚している。
Croc, you can give the minimal version. If it's the chainsaw one.
僕は何度生まれ変わっても同じことをする。
私もです。
Oh, in VLR. Yeah, no, VLR has a strange concept of what counts as an ending.
私もよ。
今何か
夢の話よ。
VLR is just wacky. I like the wacky.
ベルベット、前から話したいことがあったんです。
Eleanor's gonna profess her love. Oh, no, she's
あなた
not.
たちクーマとライフセットのことです。
I saw that and then I saw a Loki set. I was like,
Yeah, but it could be.
実際にやってみなければどうなるかわからないことですが。
あんたが悩まなくてもいいわ。
Nothing will ever be as weird as
悪いことは全部
the 999 Zero Time Dilemma series.
勝手に一人で背負い込まないでください。
That is the weirdest. But I've been seeking games that are of that caliber of weird.
大麻師の責任でもあるんです。だからモアナたちのことは
Isn't AI
私が考え
Somnium Files getting a sequel?
Yes, it is. Oh my god.
あなたが
Mmm.
話はそれだけです。
AI Somnium Files.
Insomnia Files?
Yes, that game is so strange and I love it. Yeah, I love it. They're making a sequel. It's happening. That was officially announced. Also, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Super Great Friend has played all of these games and you should go watch his playthrough if you haven't played them. Because he is goofy and amazing, and I highly recommend him, his Twitch, his YouTube.
よかった。ここは小さ
I
い
am
場所だよ。
shit compared to him. Go enjoy his content. He's an inspiration for me. He's a person that I aspire to be as cool. Oh, thank you, Croco. I appreciate it. Yeah, I aspire to be as great as he is.
頭の中を引っ張られるような感じがした。
最近そんなことを言ってるやつが多いな。しっかりしてくれよ。
So these people seem relatively normal. Have we found the limits?
まだというところね。
急いだ方が良さそうじゃな。
ベビック、モアナとメディサの領域から出るなよ。クーマはカノ主の一部だ。ある程度は沈静化に抵抗できるはずだ。
了解。副長たちこそ気をつけて。
All right.
キララオス火山はノースガンド領の北端じゃ。ここからまだだいぶあるぞ。
途中で補給をしたいところだな。火山のふもとにメイルシオという町がある。
Ericio.
海に面しているものの近頃は流氷が押し寄せて雪原できん。だが陸路からなら入れるだろう。
ノースガンドだけでなく大陸全体で寒冷化が進んでいるようですね。
寒冷化。カノ主の沈めの力が関係してるのかな。それとも四聖種が眠ったせい。
どちらの可能性もあり得るが、考えすぎると事の大きさに寒気が増すぞ。
そうだね。けど
どの道目的は変わらないわ。まずはメイルシオに向かいましょう。
Okay. Well, I think this is where we're gonna halt for tonight. But we'll be back next week to pick up where we left off. And for anybody who has missed parts of this playthrough, I have been uploading the VODs to YouTube, and there's a complete playlist carved up into nice, about 1 hour chunks, with a lot of the extra crap cut out, anything that where we've had any major technical issues or any major setbacks in progress. We've had a crash here and there, and I've cut most of everything I could out. So you're welcome to check that out. Highly recommended that get yourself current before trying to watch what we're doing now, which is very late game. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. This is my longest Let's Play that I've ever posted. I'm a little bit proud of it for what that's worth.
I think last time was longer though.
Krako, I think the game has an interesting story, and it's part of a series that has been running since the Super Nintendo era. While most of the games don't directly connect to each other, they're all pretty interesting. They've all gotten good reviews. They all have co-op. I don't mean interesting in the bad way. I mean, it asks some questions that I find cool, and it breaks some conventions, which I find cool. I don't know if I would describe it as, you know, like pulse pounding or something like that. But on the whole, I think it's a good game. I'd recommend the game. I would not hesitate to point people in the direction of the series. Caveats aside, I think if you didn't choose to play it the way we've been playing it, you could probably beat the game in 60 hours or less. Maybe 30 hours if you knew what you were doing, but that would require that you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
I've never played a Tales of game before. I'm going into this blind. This is my first Tales of, and I'm going into this specific game blind. Where we've needed a little bit of walkthrough help, I've had either somebody in chat or one of my co-commentators look it up, but they've both played the game before, and I'm the one steering what's happening. They're helping in combat, but I'm pretty much controlling where we go and what we do. So any major mistakes are on me, and any major gaps in my knowledge, that's a me problem. But it's a blind playthrough, right? The whole point is for you guys to see what it's like to play this game when you don't know what's up. But yeah, it's good. I would recommend it, and I hope you'll check it out. There are a lot of games in the series. I think there's 5 or 6 main title games on Steam. I may have miscounted. There's 5. Tales of Berseria, Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, Tales of Zestiria, and Tales of Arise, the new one. Tales of Arise is the only one that doesn't have co-op. But hey, if you like co-op games, the Tales of series are a great option. Yeah, you've heard of Tales of Symphonia. Yeah, that was a very successful one. That was one I feel like a lot of people heard about. And I haven't played it. I own it. I will get to it. I think when we beat Tales of Berseria, we'll probably move on to another Tales of game. But, one at a time. I don't know how close we are to the end. Again, blind. But I feel like we're close. I feel like we have to be getting toward the end.